Welcome to the Harem Bros podcast with your hosts, Radar and Martyr. Thanks for listening, and we hope you enjoy.
All right, boom.
Hello, all. Yes.
We back.
Yes. Show me your moves.
It feels so good to be back.
It really does. I'm glad I actually got this time off to do this. I miss you guys.
I miss doing this.
Right. That is you ever see like a hentai waifu and you're just like, yo, I want to do her so I can miss doing her?
Mm-hmm.
Like that was me for Bangable Girl the other day. I went back and watched it and I was like, yeah.
You want to know something? I don't really go back and watch like any of the hentai that we review after.
What?
Yeah, it's weird because it's like after I've talked about it, I don't feel the need to go over it because I know how I feel about it.
Oh, that's true. But sometimes you just gotta see like what's visually aesthetically pleasing about it. Like,
True.
Like again, the ending of Bangable Girl is just like magic.
That's like etched in your mind.
Yeah, it's like it's not, and I just need to go back and look at it again.
I get that.
So amazing.
We back.
But we're back. Episode a number that
13.
I forgot. 13.
Episode 13.
God, Friday the 13th was like the other day.
We're in the teens.
Yeah. Oh my God, we are. They grow up so fast,
Don't they? This is great. But yeah. The Harem Brothers podcast.
Hello and welcome back.
Welcome
back.
Best hentai podcast in the world.
Always.
I'm your host, Radar.
And I'm your host, Martyr. You know, big bombs when I come around. School is in school is in session, and hentai needs addressing. Yeah, let's go. I wanted to do that.
I feel that.
But today's episode is brought to you by the wonderful ladies at the Resort-tou Fantasies. Come take a trip and let a load off with many wonderful and exciting activities the resort has to offer. There are also great activities to do, and the events are great as well. This includes eating, deep sea diving, excellent physical fitness, and many other forms of entertainment. You'll drop your luggage and empty your load when you meet the many wonderful ladies at the friendly staff and the friendly staff. And they will never deny a guest, even with a simple caress. Book your travel soon, and you'll see and enjoy the white sandy beaches, and there's also white sand and beaches. Book today at 1-800-2FUCK. That is TOUFUCK. Operators are standing by to book your place. I couldn't resist that.
I feel that.
I was like, yes. Because once I saw the resort, I was like, yo, I'm about to call now.
Right. It's not a real resort, by the way.
I know.
That was 100% fictitious.
I know. I was going to put that at the end, like,
1-800, this shit not real.
Yeah. Like at the end, how they're just like, well, yeah, the number is actually not really, you really shouldn't call it because, or like those like
how they talk real fast, yeah.
Like, you should not call it, it's not real.
Yeah, that little promo is a perfect segue into the hentai that we're talking about today. Now, the title is hella long, and I'm going to butcher this, so bear with me real quick. It's called Kiniitta Chitsu ni Ikinari Nakadashi. Okay, not Resort-tou. All that just to say, it's a hotel where people fuck.
It's a hotel that comes equipped with bitches. It's that simple.
Right. Now, I know Nakadashi means cream pie. So the actual like English title is the resort where it's okay to come in women. It's still a long ass title.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a real resort. I know like the hotel is called like the Two Hotel or Tau Hotel. I can't pronounce it. You're gonna need a towel after you're done with that shit.
A couple.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yep. So this hentai was released in 2017. There's 2 episodes, and there's a doujin for it. And some of the tags include harem, dark skin, big boobs, orgy, things like that. So if that sounds like something that's up your alley, you should probably watch this. Oh, it was also made by Selfish. And anybody that knows Selfish knows that they make some good work. Some of their other stuff include Bangable Girl. I don't know if you've seen it, but Rape Gohoku.
No.
It's the hentai where rape is legal.
Oh, I have seen that.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my God, yikes.
Chikan Shita Joshi, which is another hentai that we're going to talk about soon. And then Gaki no Morete. It sounds familiar. I have a hard time visualizing like what the hentai looks like when I just see the name, but it's basically like that dude goes back in time to have sex with a girl that bullies him as a child.
Yikes. I think when you're talking about hentai, you kind of need more of a concept than that. Because it's like, oh, yeah, he goes back in time
Well, I mean, that's
Is
exactly
he
what
still
happens.
an adult?
No,
Is
he's
she
a child.
Oh,
They're
okay.
both children, yeah.
Oh, yikes! All right, well, this is going into dangerous territory, but
So yeah, let's move on to the
yeah,
actual the topic of today's episode. Our main character, his name is what is it again?
Inamaru.
Main character's name Inamaru. And in the doujin, they explain it, but in the hentai, not so much. Basically, they're on this island. It's a remote island, and on this island there's a resort. And in the resort, there are a bunch of like sexy ass women, and all of them are okay with having sex at any time. Now, like I said, in the hentai they don't talk about it, but in the doujin they explain more so like the entire island is filled with women that are okay with having sex like anytime. To them, getting pregnant is like a social status, like it's something that you want to achieve. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, rest in peace, birth control.
yeah,
What?
birth control is not a thing. They don't want none of that shit.
Contraceptives.
Overpopulation is bound to plague them because the way that they're taking green bars, it's just inevitable.
I thought they had a whole Hostess bakery back there. Like,
Yes, sir.
it was, like he had bitches looking like little Debbie snack kits afterwards.
Young Twinkie. He's not pulling out not one bit.
No, ho. Swiss roll.
And they also explained that all the men on the island, because there are men on this island, all the men there have penises the size of pinkies. Like they're small. So, you know what I'm saying? People that are not born on that island come over, the foreigners and shit, and they fuck all the women. And then that's what gets them pregnant. That's how they like continue to stimulate their economy.
Oh, no, it's game over. You let me find an island like that, it's game over. I will be an emperor.
Right. It's a remote island. It's not on any of the maps. It's real secret, hush hush. The only way you get on is if you know somebody that's there and they invite you. But here's the kicker. They said in the doujin that bitch costs 3 billion yen.
All right.
Now, I already did the conversion. That's $27.4 million for a month stay on this island.
All right. And which minorly makes sense. It's a month. You know what I just found out? And thank you, Busta Rhymes, and the song A-Rap Money. 7-star hotels exist.
What?
7 exactly.
Where the 6-star go?
I thought they stopped at 5.
Right.
This is the level of broken knees I'm on.
Yeah.
Like,
What?
I thought there was only 5-star hotels. There's 7-star hotels exist.
In America?
Yeah. That's the max. Is 7-star. They have
What?
one. They have a couple in Korea, I think, Japan, France. Like there's a lot of in the Middle East. What is that place? Dubai.
Okay,
Places
that
like
makes sense. Niggas are stupid rich out in Dubai.
And that's what I'm saying. And I was like, wait a minute. Like I only know level like 5-star hotels.
Right.
Busta Rhymes was like, oh, I got Lamborghinis and 7-star hotels, and I'm like, 7 stars. He just like flexing. I googled that shit. Yeah, it shit's spanking real. Like,
Wow.
So that's probably what this is a 69-star hotel.
Oh, that's OD.
Yeah, it really is. I'm like, because I looked at a night is like anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a night, and so 27 million
the
for
hell?
a month stay with women who are willing to fuck anytime and get pregnant, and food is like everything is taken care of. Well, everything better be taken care of because goddamn, $27 million. Yeah, we about to have to.
That's crazy.
Somebody point me to where Bill Gates is at.
You
know
about to hit a lick on
Yeah,
on
for real.
old Billy.
Billy Gates got to come up off some of that because I'm gonna need to take a trip.
That's crazy. Oh, and they also talk about in the doujin, not so much in the hentai, that if you get a girl to fall for you, you can take her off the island. So, you know what I'm saying? If you throw on meat well enough, and all the women that work there also have like a significant other, so like a boyfriend or a husband, or hell, even like one of the girls says she's in love with her brother. They're on that incest shit, and she's like, I'm not gonna leave you for my bro, and I'm like, wow, but that's a little bit later.
Yikes! But I mean, just imagine that shit.
Exactly.
Like one of the girls is, I just can't. I can't with this shit because it's just like you gotta ask yourself a question. Are you fine with taking another man's woman?
Yes.
And I see some
100%.
of these women, and I'm like, yo, you might have to get hit with the old users real quick.
Yeah,
The interception
100%.
is real. Like,
You coming with me?
yeah, she don't know that we going back to the crib.
So yeah, it opens up and the dude's, you know what I'm saying, he just gets off the plane. They walk into the lobby of the hotel and they get the lowdown about how the hotel's actually ran. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a line of busty ass, thick ass bitches.
Extremely thick. Oh my God. So the hostess is explaining the rules and regulations, and the men look arguably like the worst soccer team in all of Japan. Like their FIFA score is looking like a 52 overall. She says that everyone, including herself, has a set of skills, right? And I'm like, I wonder if they rehearsed this, like the whole entire introduction or whatever, because before the girl even stops talking, the blonde girl, who I'm just gonna call Mayu or whatever, just assumes the position. She's like, yeah, we got like titties,
genetically altered,
right?
To be the best coochie, the highest grade coochie in the world.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, these bitches
they're cyborgs,
20, right?
What do you mean genetically altered? Like they're test tube babies, like genetically modified.
Shout out to episode 1,
right? To just satisfy dudes, but they do talk about that. So it's like, yeah. And then once they realize that, oh, like I could really like fuck these bitches like right here, right now, a man steps up and he's like, yo, so what's up with that neck?
Arguably looking like the a person on the season 2 episode To Catch a Predator. My man looks really weird. These girls is out here exposing the fact that they got water slides and slipping slides here, looking like Dick's flags.
That shit was dripping.
Yeah, I was like, that's beyond a super soaker. That shit shocked the fuck out of me. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, cause like, you know. And then you're talking about high grade pussy, and you sit there and you're like, as normal men, like, yo,
what does that mean?
Yeah, right. Pussy is pussy, like,
right.
I'm just happy to be tapping.
Even if it's bad, it's still decent,
right? Like, but then, like, pussy connoisseur such as myself. All right, I need
Go
my
ahead,
shit.
bro.
I need my shit to be on that Chief Keef macaroni time loud.
Oh,
like,
no.
I'm
That's the Velveeta.
Weird. This is quality shit. I need to leave a 5-star review in that pussy. Like, after I'm done, I need to be like, yo, this shit right here, I'm never going back.
Right.
Somebody's getting robbed twice. Every millionaire better watch out, because I need to come back. I'm
trying to get a season pass. Like it's Six Flags or some shit. I'm trying to stay a while.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
I'm trying to move here.
Right. You'd have the biggest dick on the island, though.
Exactly.
I'm like, everybody has pinky dicks. Like, I'm just.
So they're not being satisfied by their boyfriends or husbands or whatever. So it's up to the niggas, the foreigners that actually have regularly sized penises to come through and satisfy them. So which is why it's such a big thing for them to like get a girl to leave the island.
I'm gonna tell you what I think is personally unfair. For all the men on this island, this shit's unfair.
Oh yeah.
You mean to tell me
they're getting cucked?
Right, exactly.
There's a lot of NTR going on.
Oh, of course, but it's just like, how am I supposed to compete with this? You made my bitch genetically superior to mediocre penis. Mm-hmm. How you compete with that? You mean to tell me, oh, well, I'm set from failure from the get-go. You know what I mean? I'm trying to pleasure my girl and whatever. And then Johnny Big Dick over here comes out of nowhere and is just like, yeah, your bitch is mine. Sorry. Like, I know she's with you because, well, slim pickings, my nigga. She's with me because I actually put in the work. Like, mm-hmm. I can do it. Let's get to these sex scenes so I can tell you what I'm talking
boom. About. Like I said, the first dude steps up, gets the neck. And like, what's crazy is it was like it's from the chief of the staff. So it's like head bitch in charge. Number one, head honcho bitch. You know what I'm saying? He's like, look, I'm trying to get that neck right here, right now. She like, all right, bet. She humbled that nigga real quick. Like I'm talking, it was real quick. It was brief.
Oh, of course.
My man got a sample of neck because he wasn't really lasting a whole long time. And the way they animated is great. If you, like I said, if you've seen Bangable Girl or any of the other work from Selfish, it's pretty much the same level of quality. And here's the shit that killed me. She gripped that nigga's cheeks.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. She gripped that nigga ass as she's throwing neck.
Bro, it was hilarious.
Wasn't no hand on the dick. Like I'm talking, she's like grabbing his ass and like forcing it in. Humbled that nigga.
Right, because he came up all confident, talking about, well, shit, you gonna suck this dick.
Yeah.
Grabbed the back of her head, started face fucking her.
It's a little different when she take charge and you just, like.
Oh, she faced the whole entire dick. Shorty was looking like a xenomorph face grabber out here from the movie Alien. She said, "Nah, I ain't letting this shit go."
Yeah. And the doujin, that nigga actually like falls like on the ground, like she like as she's sucking, mid suck, he's like, oh, like, and he falls over.
How do you keep your balance after that? Like,
You don't. That's why you gotta start off sitting down.
Like, it's right. He thought he was about to be the king.
He
out
thought he
here.
was about to do some shit.
It's like, nah, she can't handle it.
Humbled that nigga.
Oh
Sit down.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. You should never. And we never see that nigga again.
Never.
He died. He came in soul. She succubied that man's soul.
He's gone.
Because you never see him again. He's just. I was wondering where he went.
And then after that, the main character, it clicks in the main character's mind. He's like, "Oh, I'm here." You know what I'm saying? so he goes to his room, and then he immediately orders 3 bitches.
That TV wasn't plugged in, by the way.
It didn't look plugged in.
I just wanted to. I had to note that. Like, he really.
He pulled up the little DVR or whatever program they got running on the TV. He's like, "I want that bitch, and that bitch." All 3 of them come to the room. Less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, right. Listen. So tell me why. I just had to note this. Like, my man's just ordering women, and this has got to be the most premium service fucking ever. Shorty pulls out the tablet looking like she works at Dick Filet out here with the premium service. Like, she was like, it's her pleasure to serve my pleasure. Like, where do you get service like that?
That's customer service.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, give Shorty a tip.
A couple.
Yeah, a couple.
Give her a couple.
Maybe the whole thing, but like, goodness, I mean, you already paid $27 million a beater.
Yeah.
Which I wonder, is that a piece or was that to collectively, like, together? Like,
What you mean?
because they, like I said, they had the worst soccer team in Japan there. Because you saw their uniforms in the beginning. Them niggas look like they ain't won a game since the Edo period. And like, there's a group of them. It wasn't one guy. It was like a whole group of people.
Oh,
with
so
27.
you're saying, do each of them pay
Yeah, because if
27?
each of them paid $27 million, then they have to be a FIFA soccer team because they just suck ass. You know,
I think it's per person, quite honestly, because like you got to think about like, I don't know what economy like needs that much. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know how to break this down because it's a whole island. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So,
I
like,
mean, you got to think about it. They got to keep the water running, the electricity, the
Right.
people working.
But 27 million, like that has to be spread out through the entire island.
That's
Like,
some good ass GDP.
Right, their GDP going crazy.
Goodness gracious, that's
Their main export is bitches. It's human trafficking, and that's what they get their money off of.
it's legal though.
It's legal.
I fuck with it. I approve.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as long as it's not like forced, I approve. I'm like,
None of them seemed like they were in any position like they didn't want to be there.
I mean, yeah, if your man ain't got that meat to be thrown around, you're pretty much a vegetarian, and yeah, I wouldn't be mad either.
Mhm.
Like if we had just like let's reverse the roles or whatever for a second. Say me and you and the homies are on an island with like women with like who use teeth while you're giving head, and they just have like loose ass, not so lubricated vaginas, and then there's these women who come to a foreign island or with us and shit. I appreciate our time together, but like Shorty got that drip drop, right? Like I need that.
I'm a fuck with you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and dip out.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out on you.
It ain't nothing personal. Don't forget to write me. You know what I mean?
I'll send a postcard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We can still be friends, but
Pen pals.
right.
We could be pen pals, but look, she need me over there, so I'm over there with it.
Right. I'm genetically modified to have that horse dick. Man, please.
I'm out here doing porn star status
Oh my-
type fucking.
You know where you give her like that big dick stroke the leg up.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like on Shorty bent over and you gotta give her the cheeks. They need to reverse this. I need to see that.
That'd be interesting.
That really would.
I'm trying to see that too.
It should be dope as hell. There's a whole bunch of bad bitches come to an island. And damn. But anyway.
But yeah,
my
he orders 3 bitches immediately, and they show up, and their names are Mika, Maki, and Narumi. And let me tell you something.
Oh, there's only one of them we care about.
Narumi.
Or I care about. Yeah.
Narumi. That's the only one. Okay, look,
What?
the other 2 girls, they're good. They fit their role. You know what I'm saying? Maki is like, a very average anime bitch. You know what I'm saying? Brunette, big titties, like very standard.
Right.
Maki's a little bit smaller, still thick as hell. But Narumi, not only she's dark skinned and she wearing glasses.
Extra thick.
And she, yes sir.
Oh my.
And she wearing glasses. That's all I care about, right? Low key.
This is why I fuck with this so much, because everyone we've watched by them have always had black, like dark skinned girls being the star.
And we tan girls are front and center.
We need that because Narumi,
that's the one.
I'm not pulling out.
And she the only one that in the hentai says she has a boyfriend. So it's like it's a little like
this was let's get to that. This right here was savage.
So he piping up, but like look, you know what I'm saying? He's like, can I really just go ahead dive in? And Maki's like, yeah, the first go, he's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead, dive right in there. He does pipe, you know, deep sea diving, you know what I'm saying? Pipe. No submarine needed. He's in there. You know what I'm saying? No floaties.
Had the goggles on, he put on a scuba suit.
He's in there. No floaties needed. He's in there, you know what I'm saying? Doing a couple of laps. Michael Phelps, you dig?
Jesus. Gold medalist
yes,
type
sir.
shit.
He do his thing. She's bewildered because this ain't the type of shit that she's used to, which is wild because she works here. But she's talking about this is grade A, grade A meat. You know what I'm saying? USDA approved meat. Like it's it's the best she's ever had in her entire tenure of working here.
I'm crying.
The best that she's had from my men's, and she's like, "Oh,
is this dick?
Yeah, this is dick. This is different."
She's like, "Oh my god, wait a minute," and it's just it blows my mind. She's like, he puts it like he's not even 15 seconds in, and she's like, "Damn, I'm about to come already."
Exactly. And then the other two girls are looking at her catch me, and they're like, "Is this the dick of legend? Like this is." What am I witnessing here? This is some magical pipe I'm seeing.
That's King Arthur dick.
That's
you know,
that.
You gotta pull it out.
Yes, sir. That's that foreigner schmeat she get hit with.
Oh my! And that's like they're like,
whose man's is this?
right,
Who is
Mika's
this?
Like, Mika's like, I'm next. Like, fuck
yeah,
that
Mika's
shit.
like, yeah, like, tag out. I need to take a round.
She was like, but here's the part. You gotta look at the verbiage because it's like she came and then she out orgasm. And for my homies out there, they're completely different. Orgasms and coming is different. This girl had full on big O, and I ain't talking about the
orgasm.
Yeah, like yo, what the fuck?
Climax.
Right. Finish her.
She reached that point, and he's not even phased.
He's like, well,
that was round one. All right, moving on to the next one.
You want to know what's crazy though? Before she even came though, tell me why it looked like they like were fucking in a Staples with the amount of whiteout they spilled on the floor.
Yeah,
like it was just like the absence of color under both of them. And I was like, is that sweat?
No.
It's
a puddle. It's a puddle of human like secretion. Like I don't know what it's sweat, it's nut, it's like a lot. It's lube, it's a lot of things.
Because it's like get a wet floor sign over there. This is a safety hazard.
Yes, sir.
Like
I need to see what the janitorial staff is looking like because the idea, like the amount of bleach they would have to use to keep them bed linens white. Nigga, no. That's
That's gross. She didn't fucking. Oh my god, damn.
You walk into a room that's been like shut in for like 2 weeks because mind you, it's like a month stay. They've been in that room for 2 weeks just swapping out girls. It just smells like ass, like straight sweat and booty.
Oh my god, I'm fucking weak. But that's.
Could you imagine? Like having to clean up behind all this shit.
Bro, I'd be mad. I'd be like, "Come on, folks, really?"
I need to know what their pay is looking like.
How did you even get it on the pillowcase? Nigga, the bed is this way.
Every centimeter of this room is covered in a human secretion.
They got like lift the sheets out this way because they're so starchy.
They're so stiff.
They gotta make that shit fit through the door. Like, hold on. It look like they got.
It look like they moving glass.
Yeah, professional glass movers out there. Like, all right, look. All right, we're backing up. Ma'am, can you watch out because we don't want these sheets to shatter at all. That's fucking terrible. Like,
yes, sir. And what I was about to say some shit. They got the little the black layout.
Yeah.
Just looking, everything is white.
I would hate that. I'd be like, yo, like, yeah, when the lights go off, it's a completely different room. Like they got the fucking remodel.
It's a neon light. It's a neon room.
Right. Shit comes to life like Pee-wee's Playhouse at night. Like what the fuck? That's terrible. But what I do feel like though is, I mean, 27 million, you gotta be able to afford Dawn, Tide. Shout out to y'all. Like
extra strength bleach.
A drop of Dawn and Skeet is gone.
Yeah. Oh, bars. But I'm not a rapper.
Yeah, right? Yo.
The Arm and Hammer.
You need all of that.
The Mr. Clean.
Yo.
They using industrial grade strength cleaners.
This is nasty. They're just like
they're freaks.
So Mika's catching it from the back, which I needed to look. Like I said, I didn't really care about these girls like that, except for Narumi. But I ain't gonna lie, Mika was taking it like a pro. I was like, damn, like she's short, but she was taking it from the back like that. Like I love how they first asked, like, is it gonna fit? Like this man got this fucking master sword dick out here. Is it
pogo stick?
Yeah, like well,
only one way to find out.
Yeah, right. I mean, but these girls out here are super lubricated. Like, God.
That's that. Oh, like that natural lube too.
Yeah, it's just like you should not be dripping down your leg like that already. I just saw you.
Exactly.
How did you? What are you? Are you? It must suck for women to be like wet like that all the damn time. It's just like, could you imagine that shit? Like, yeah, you can never wear underwear again because, well, what's the point of that?
Yeah.
My washing machine bill is high as hell. Oh, wait, industrial grade cleaner. Never mind. Wash all them shits at once. And you got to think about with a GDP of 27.3 million each time. Yeah,
per person.
Yeah,
per month.
Right.
12. I think they also say like, it's like 300 occupants.
All right.
Per trip.
Fuck it. I'm doing the math.
Yeah, bust out the calculator.
The old calculators. So let's see. Let's say 300 occupants. Let's say for 12 months. So that's 3,600.
Okay.
A year, all right. Times 27.4 million. All right. So I'm gonna remove the
But then again, you have to take into account it takes a lot to run a whole like island. Like hey, they said it's this roughly the same size as Hawaii.
All right, so this is gonna be some shit that like minorly blows your mind. That means they literally make $98 billion a year.
So I mean that goes into public school, health. You know what I'm saying?
I would hope health.
Yeah.
With the amount of bitches you have here.
Like all types of like expenses that we don't even think about like when it comes to running a country, but like that's crazy.
98. But I mean, if that's their main export, I'm pretty sure they do other things to get get like money, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to charge themselves for the water. I mean, you're surrounded by water,
right?
The fuck
but then you got to take into account that's only the money coming from the resort,
right? And that's what I'm saying.
So like the other exports, whatever they do,
fruit probably it's an island,
yeah,
you know what I mean,
like tropical shit. But yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, Maki's not Maki, Mika. Mika's catching meat.
Oh no!
Yes sir. Mika's catching that meat. Mika. And Narumi looks away for a second, and then Iman's like, Inamura is like, "Are you okay?" And Maki's like, "Oh, it's because she has a boyfriend, and she was on a date before you requested her services." And he's like, "Oh, so you don't like me, or like, are you upset at me? Do you hate me?" And she's like, "No, I don't hate you. It's just that, you know what I'm saying, I was with my mans." That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well,
you're on call.
Sucks for him. Could you imagine her though being like how would you feel if you chilling out with your girl and she's like, "Oh baby, I'm sorry, I gotta go. Work needs me. Gotta buffer some dick. Be back as soon as I can."
He's like, you got the little pager. Like, hold on.
Beep beep. Oh, that's work. Baby.
That's work. Hold on. I'll be back in like an hour.
I'll shower before I come back. I just imagine that because it's just like
you in the middle of having like a nice little intimate picnic or some shit.
Baby, I know I've been working all week and you've been jerking all week, but it's just finally nice to spend some time with you.
Beep 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 beep.
Work again. Really? That's in the middle. You can't call out.
I'm sorry. I gotta go. I'll be back. I love you. But I'll be back.
Can you shower before you come back?
I can do that. Yeah.
Because you kissed me last time and it tasted like you had like a whole beach in your mouth and it was just extra salty and I already have high blood pressure, baby. Like, God damn.
Ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. I'm weak.
But yes, but yo,
that's a relative situation.
But I don't care. Me too. I don't know. I don't give a damn about I do care about the chief. Chief was good. Why was nobody trying to cuff Narumi like that? That would have been priority number one.
Oh no, he did. He did try.
Oh, he succeeded, but he didn't care. He was like,
no, that's what I'm saying. So like, there's like I said in the doujin, there's a very clear emphasis on the fact that if you get a girl to fall for you, she can leave with you. He's fucking right, and she loves the meat. Like she's saying this is the best sex I've ever had. But in the first chapter, they're like. They have a conversation. They're like, hey, so like this was really fun. Do you want to like come back with me? And all three of them say no.
Wow.
Right? Shit's crazy.
That would hurt my feelings.
Wouldn't it? So that's why my man was going so hard. Like in the last two chapters were like, I'm gonna get every bitch I have sex with to leave with me.
How you throwing grade A dick and she's
exactly.
just like,
it was the best that they've had. And he was like,
so, baby, you trying to come back? Shit, well, I can take you back to the States. And it's just like,
nah.
The way my vagina is set up and the way my feelings are set up, you ain't hit it good enough. Excuse me? I gave you an orgasm in less than 4 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
I stuck it in and you came and I'm wrong?
Record time.
Right. I need to be in the Guinness for this shit. And you not fit. All right. See if you get good dick like that ever again. I see how it is. That's
you missed your chance, bitch.
Right. Oh boy, just what we were talking about in the car.
And that leads their session leads into the second episode, and then by the time they're done, they're like, oh yeah, we've been having sex for like 6 hours, just going back to back. You know what I'm saying, swapping out bitches.
And they were like, oh yeah, well, thank goodness the island offer these pills.
Yeah,
they off the molly.
They're perked up.
Off them jiggles.
Off the beans.
All right. They took a couple of school buses.
Yeah. And my man said he nutted 20 times.
Yeah, I was like, yo, look, okay, hold on.
Quick math. I did the math already. That's 3.33 repeating nuts per hour.
Repeating nuts? 3.3 repeating nuts? Bro, look, I get to a point where I just get like tired of sex. Like, does anybody have a Nintendo Switch on that island? Like, let me just...
What else are y'all doing?
Yeah, like, I came here for the slip and slide. Well, I got the slip and slide, but yeah. I came in... I brought my swim trunks and all that. Like, you want to go on a date? Like,
right. But you got to keep in mind, my man was perked up.
I feel what you're saying, and that man was on stiff.
He's on some beans.
Yeah.
He didn't report not once him being soft or like him not being in like him being pain from being so hard for so long. He was completely fine.
But that means like your body needs to like
because it's all blood down there.
And so. Aren't you empty? Like,
right.
This man was out here filling up
gallons.
Women like a
every time, like 20 times, you nothing like a liter. Come on, bro.
This nigga had 2 gallons out in that bitch. That nigga had mountain skeet. Like,
right. You remember what was it? Fucking Rush Hour 3, where Chris Tucker calls down the room service. He's like, I need a bottle of honey and 2 12-packs of Red Bull.
Yeah, bro. Even with that, he probably would have got 3 or 4 times max. He just would have been up that whole entire time.
Exactly. He had to call room service mid-pipe and be like, look, I need like 2 gallons of water because I'm about to be dehydrated if I'm throwing this much hit.
I needed my electrolytes, sir. Like, I just don't get that. Like, look, 20 times? Imagine skeeting 20 times.
I can't.
Right.
I physically cannot. And
I'd be like, yo, can we just like, I'm just trying to chill or whatever.
Don't even touch me.
Right, exactly.
Don't look at me.
You can leave now. You're dismissed.
Yeah.
You're gone. You're gone. Like,
I'm catching a decent 2-hour session.
Sleep. I'm gone. Them Z's is coming up.
Mm-hmm. Hibernation mode.
Right. Like, I'd be damned because if say you skeet 20 times, that whole month I'm gonna be asleep. Just like, damn. I should have hit it one more time.
You sleep for a whole day. You think you wasted a whole a lot of opportunities.
6 hours, 3.3 nuts. Like, come
per
on.
hour.
Nigga, his body was putting in overtime.
I'm talking like my nigga has been throwing hip.
Yeah, it's not like they've been riding him or whatever, or like he's just been lazy. He's just been chilling. You know, that's kind of different. I could see that. But this man was out here fucking doggy style, missionary, picking bitches up, like hitting from the reverse cowgirl sitting up. This man was.
He was active.
Right. He was an active participant.
A lot of athleticism going on in his performance. Like
I expect nothing less.
Like a post-game interview. Like, how do you feel about the sex that you know, I showed a lot of heart, a lot of athleticism. You know, my training really came in handy. I went out there and I gave my best performance.
I gave 110%. You know,
Yes,
just like Coach told me.
I kept my head down. You know, I stayed focused on my game plan, and it really showed in my performance, I believe.
Yeah, it just wasn't me. You know, I have a lot of love for the game. Appreciate my partners. You know, they really
my team
through.
Really helped me. I'm nothing without them. You know,
Without that lubricated pussy, probably wouldn't have been able to go in there that many times. You know, and I just want to win the championship. Yeah. I want to win the bitches, and you know, my mom always told me to stick to my goals.
A couple more performances like this, and I believe I'm well on my way there.
They go over here throwing playoff.
Yes, sir. He's giving post-pipe analysis.
PPA.
Yes, sir. No fatigue anywhere. He's beamed up. He's completely fine.
Again, I think that this is just so unfair to be. All right, so back to what I was saying. This is unfair to be a man on this island because not only are your girls genetically supposed to be superior to you or whatever, so you're going to hit it and probably be in there for like, I don't know, 4 strokes. Like, you're going to get,
if anything,
you're going to get a birdie in golf. That's how many strokes you're going to get. All right.
1 over par.
Jesus. And then, not to mention that these men get drugs that enhance their sex game. So I have to compete with the fact that my dick is not that big. All right. I compete with the fact these niggas is off drugs. I compete with the fact that my bitch is off drugs. I compete with the fact that my bitch is on call to suck another dude's dick the whole entire time. And then I have to compete with the fact that I'm not that big. This is unfair from the get-go. I'm going on strike. If I work on this island.
This is like you being a regular ass grinder. It's like a kindergartner having to fight Mike Tyson off steroids.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
That's not fair whatsoever.
It's literally like, okay, it's like the New England Patriots playing like a fucking kindergarten little league team.
The Pop Warner team.
Tom Brady versus the backyard football team. Like,
yeah, nah, you're off the drugs,
right?
Off the perk,
and everybody on the Patriots have performance-enhancing drugs.
Off the roids,
right? You're not winning that.
Them niggas are looking like the Monstars.
Jesus Christ! I got my power as soon as I put my hand on the rock.
Exactly. It's not fair. But yeah, I mean, shit, that's the situation. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that first session that they have, that 6-hour session, leads into episode 2. And then right after that, after he gets denied, you know what I'm saying, all 3 of them bitches, it cuts to a dining hall. And, you know what I'm saying, not a whole lot of eating going on. Well, there is some eating.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah, there's no consuming.
No, that one girl was eating meat. However, this is so tell me why my man was just was he eating steak off the fork while getting head? He's disrespectful.
Yeah.
That nigga had no plate. You could have dropped that meat on that girl at any time. She could have got juice in her
She in the middle of sucking, she gets some oil or like some A1 sauce stuck on her fucking forehead. That's weird as shit.
Yeah, I'm like, get a plate. You got some fucking home training.
At least a napkin.
Yeah, what the fuck? This nigga out here like, there's some good shit. Juice falling out. She over here trying to give you premium service. You paid for it. You bastard. Be rude. Be courteous.
Rude ass nigga. But yeah, it cuts to an old man. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. This old nigga is off the drugs.
Yeah, the old school was fucking it up on the couch.
Yes, sir. Now, they say that you're only supposed to take 1 a day. 1 of those pills a day. Because they're that strong. They don't really go into the genetic makeup or what's in the pill. But my nigga grabs a handful of them shits. Like, I'm talking at least 12.
Yeah, like that man had them shits like just gargled up in his hands. Like, he looked like a crack addict. Like, he looked like today's rappers.
He takes the pills and forces the girl he's having sex with to ingest all of them shits. She's on sensory overload. Her heart rate's beating fast as shit.
Boosted.
She thinks she's finna die off the. She's perked up. She's juiced up. going crazy off the shits.
She looked like that girl off Saved by the Bell.
Jessie?
Yeah, Jessie when she was off the pills.
Off the what is that shit?
I think she was on Adderall or
yeah, off the Addies.
Looking like Carlton at the dance.
Yes, sir. Just
off that speed.
Off that shit. And they're like, look, hey, bro, you going too hard. So the chief, she gotta hit that nigga with the fingers in the butt. Like she reached in that nigga ass and like played with his prostate to force him to nut so he can stop. Cause like you was going too hard, my mans.
1,000 years of death.
Yes, sir. You doing too much. We gotta reel you back in there, champ. Cause you off the deep end.
They probably had to pump her stomach. Like she probably died too.
She gotta get to the infirmary stat because she.
This is probably the second. I think 2 people die in this. My man who got sucked off earlier because you never see him again. That man got his soul sucked out. Succubied, by the way. Again, he's gone. And then this girl, because you never see her again either. Like it's just like, well, you gotta respect our women, but they're replaceable. So.
Yeah. So I mean, shit. But yeah, he apparently he's the president of a company, and then after the chief makes that nigga nut, from playing with his prostate, one of his co-highs, one of his workers, is like, hey, I need to avenge my master or my president or whatever, so I'm gonna have sex with you, like the chief lady.
You gonna take this?
She's like, okay, sure. Cause she's head bitching. I don't understand what niggas don't understand. She's head bitch in charge. She got the most premium box on this island.
That's a primary UPS shipping, but you know when you get that.
Yes, sir. Bubble wrap included. That shit is ultra cozy. It's secure. It's safe. It's soft. He thought his background character ass was about to do something. No, sir. I don't think you understand your position here. You forget your rank.
Do you not know? Do you remember who you are? Know your place.
Exactly. He's a little too bold. So once again, the chief hops on that meat and humbles that nigga.
Oh my, yo, she was like,
This shit light.
Right. Your dick is nice. Yeah.
Oh, it's in?
Oh, it's my turn. And she used that special skeet technique. Like this girl obviously was studying judo for the box, like that pussy judo, because like then she started backing it up, and
the back shot's no jutsu.
All I heard was slow motion from it.
He has her in doggy style on a chair, right, and she's throwing it back harder than he's throwing it,
and he's just like, wait,
hold on,
pause, please.
Nah, ain't no pause.
Oh,
Your beat.
Oh, you was talking all that good shit a second ago?
Yes, sir. You're done.
What?
You're done now.
Hot.
You're done now.
Just keep go. Oh my!
She had to humble that nigga.
She said, "Yeah, I'm gonna need you to." So you think you're that good, but nah.
I'm the chief.
Background character.
So exactly. So she nuts.
Who are you?
He nuts. He's done. He's gone. You know what I'm saying? He's laid out. And so our main character, Mr. Dangaling Slanger McGee here, Inamura-san, slide through on his real humble shit like, hey, can I have a turn? And she's like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll take you on. Immediate. Like, she sees that man meet, and she's like, oh.
Wait.
This is that shit.
You must be protagonist, kun.
This is main character meet I'm seeing.
Because I looked at your mans here, an old man. Old school over here, yeah, they ain't got nothing on this. That fucking. She like, and she started stuttering too. She was like, "Yo, can I have a turn?" She's like, "Yes." Why are you? You didn't ask for this sooner. Where have you been? I saw you in the beginning with your weak ass jumpsuit on and shit, and now I'm like, it took you this long to show
my man slid through butt ass naked.
Yeah, these niggas have Clark Kent levels of stripping. I sat there because even in the beginning, the dude was like, "Well, can I get some top?" Where did his pants go? They were nowhere in frame.
With the quickness.
Right. This man's butt-ass nigga, because he had clothes. Then they're like, oh, can I have a turn? Butt-ass nigga, dick all out and shit like that in frame. I'm just like,
oh, stiff.
That man, why did he look like you're You remember that episode of the Boondocks where like Tom was afraid to get raped or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Why was it from that angle?
The Fleece Johnson angle.
He was in front, just all naked, shit like that. The dude who was supposed to look like
Terry Crews.
yeah,
You can wash behind your ears and nothing.
yeah, health
Yes, sir.
inspector ass. Like, because they showed his face and they just scrolled down his body, and I was like, "Yo, this looks familiar." And I was like, "Oh shit, it's from the Boondocks." Goodness gracious.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? They have sex, and it's a very intimate, passionate scene. You know what I'm saying? It's she's thinking, oh, like this could, like if I have to deal with this any longer, he might actually get me. You know what I'm saying?
Cuff.
He might be able to take me away from the president of the resort, because the president of the resort's the one that's been like keeping all the bitches in check. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, hold on, this is prime candidate me. I'm experiencing right here. Any longer, and I might be out of here.
Oh well. Can I put in my 2 weeks notice?
Ain't no. Yeah, that's funny.
That's hilarious. I don't. He was in them guts. Like he didn't care. This is how I know that shit is good. And women, y'all can also vouch for me. Men, y'all can vouch for me. I don't know. You're hitting it from the back. You like skeet. All right, you bust a nut and you fall back. He was sitting down like, damn. Oh shit, that just happened.
And there's two bitches watching him, right? Watching them have sex, and like they're trained professionals. They work there, right? And after seeing the exemplary pipe that nigga laid, they was like, look, we need to experience that too. He didn't even reserve them. He didn't say anything to them. They were like, we gotta have sex.
Background bitches.
Background ass bitches came to our MC and was like, look, we need that. Yeah, I don't care if you reserving me or not. I need to experience whatever it is that you just did.
Can I borrow that dick, please? Like,
he was like, sure. I mean, shit. That's some shit.
Yeah,
that's some shit. Two trained professionals,
meat handlers, if you will,
trained meat handlers saw the pipe you threw and was like,
I need that.
I need that.
Come up off that.
I need to experience that.
Every portion.
That's that main shit. That's that main character shit.
Yeah, I just like, oh, you want some of this too? But he was still on the. He had no idea what to do. She got up, put her clothes on, looking at his ass. Like I'm telling you, he looks just like Ryu without the headband. I swear to God.
I'm a low.
So discount Ryu out here.
And he was like, look, but as she's walking away, he's like, I'm gonna make you mine.
Yeah, I'm finna cuff. That is the goal. Fuck a Ash catch 'em, God catch 'em all. I'm catching you. I'm catching you.
If nobody else, you finna leave with me. And she like, you can try, but it's not gonna be easy.
She was like, a couple more seconds, I might have fallen for it. I'm like, damn, you couldn't have just lasted a little bit long. You off them jiggers. You gotta like go round two.
Pop two beans and get back in there.
That's what I'm saying. Now get back in there and win that medal.
It's like Rocky when he in the little corner just getting patched up. He's like, look, I need you to go back out there and give them a performance. I need you to pop 2 pills and get right back in there because you have some unfinished business with me.
You can't lose this. This is war right here. I refuse to lose, and you do too. Gotta get that nigga a whole pep. I was there with him. I would have been like, yo, my mans, look, you was almost there. You can break your record and break her back. Chiropract that shit.
5 more minutes and that would have been yours.
Right. You could have just got I would have gave that nigga the whole entire trophy, like best bitch alert. Damn.
And that's really where the hentai ends. That covers both the episodes. And like I said, there's a doujin and there's 3 chapters for it. And the first chapter is enough material for the first 2 episodes. So if you want to see how the rest of the story progresses,
just put a link in the description.
Yeah, I'll try and throw the link in the description. However, it doesn't really go back to the actual resort. So like he starts roaming the island trying to find like random bitches to get to leave with him. He walks into a convenience store, fucks the clerk, makes her leave her boyfriend, fucks a customer, makes her leave her boyfriend in front of him, fucks a mother and daughter combo at a bus stop, and then a school bus full of children. Well, not like children. They're
okay,
like,
look.
Whoa. Let's take that one back.
Yeah, T-cap.
Yeah.
Said,
teenagers.
oh, okay. I'm about to say that nigga was on the.
Not no magic school bus.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like a teen, like a high school.
Oh, I was scared for a second. I would have been like, yo, this ain't even cool. Ryu would never do no shit like that.
And he makes like all of them leave the island. So at this point, he has like 6-7 bitches that are living with him.
That's a bunch of bitches.
Mm-hmm. But it doesn't really go back to the resort or where they're at.
I would travel too. I would just want to see, but I'm seeking dark skin and thickums.
There's another dark skin girl in the in like chapter 3.
This is saddening. This is a sad day.
The hentai is great. I wrote down for some of my notes. It's a great premise and it's decently explored. Great animation, inviting voice acting and dialogue, and I gave it a 9 out of 10 on the meat beat meter.
Don't leave her around me because I'm a flirt.
Facts.
Oh my god. I have to give it an 8.
Okay.
I give it an 8. Art style's a little dated, but what makes up for it is the animation.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely the textures of everything.
For sure.
Like I feel that. Even the X-ray shots. I'm not into X-ray, but I actually feel that. That shit is nice as hell. A lot of variety in characters. Like some hentais you watch and the girls just look exactly the same with different hairstyles.
I'd say decent variety. It's not great.
Oh yeah, I would say so. I liked it. I like the scenes too. It wasn't just a plain background. It was like it was a whole bunch of shit.
It was a set. You know what I'm saying?
When like you actually felt like there was different portions to the island.
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of the hentai game. God damn, what is that shit called? I'll think about it and remember it probably by the end of it. Was it? Nope, can't remember it. Anyway, yeah, I know. Oh my god, I'm so pissed off. Yeah, but I had to give it a definite 8, which makes it even out to an 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely wonderful. If you're looking for a good fap, it was actually pretty good.
For sure. I would recommend it.
The story obviously was lackluster, but it only because it wasn't lackluster, it was just because it wasn't enough. Like you said, even in the doujin, it's just enough for 2 episodes, you know what I'm saying? But that's the price you pay for animation because, like, obviously you have to sacrifice time for animation. So, like, I can't get as far in the story because, animation costs money.
The chapters are old, though. The first 2 came out 2015. The last one came out 2016. So 3 to 4 years ago. So, I mean, if they wanted to, they could animate the rest. But the art style in the doujin is not the greatest. So I appreciate Selfish for taking the art style in a different direction and just making it more like modern to what they've already been doing.
I feel dumb as hell. The game is called Sexy Beach, just in case.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, is it 3D? No, it's Sexy Beach. Such a good ass hentai game. If you've never played it, we really got to do some 3D game reviews. I got a couple on my laptop that I want to go over eventually. But you know what this reminds me that we need to do? We need to do the end of the year simple word.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we still have to we need to do every year. At the end of the year, we need to do an award ceremony.
I can try to do that.
Not even try. We will succeed with this. I'm out here giving awards, power stars, all sorts of shit.
All right,
just giveaway. But other than that, I end it there.
That's all I really gotta say. Hit us up on the socials: Instagram, Twitter @Harem Bros, Facebook @Harem Bros Podcast. On Spotify, every major audio streaming platform. We're on Stitcher Radio, Apple Podcasts, all that good shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Google Harem Bros Podcast. We're on Google. We're out here. Interact with us. We're on YouTube.
And since the holidays is gonna be over, y'all know your boy works at a store. Obviously, if you work in retail, you know how hard it is to get off during the holidays. But since holidays is about to be over in the next 2 weeks, expect some more content coming your way, and protagonists coming as well, apparently, because that's what they do.
Facts.
We do appreciate you guys. Thanks for bearing with us. For the people that stuck around, we love y'all. For the people who flaked, fuck y'all. I'm kidding. Please come back.
Yeah,
baby,
we miss you.
back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Yeah, we out.
Deuces.
Episode 13 in the books.